to have you guys all here Saturday evening. Wow, wow, wow. That's how show up, that's how every single time we show up, I feel, it's not just we coming there, it's more about you, what you're becoming. Because once you commit, and once you say that I'm going to be there, when you keep showing up, you keep showing up, you keep building your commitment and consistency muscle. And kudos to every single one of you for making that. How many of you here are today with me live for the third time? Give me in the chat window and give me a longer me. If you're someone who has met me live for the third time today, like you're coming from day one, day two, day three, awesome, guys. Love you guys for the energy you bring and for taking our time, because I know for a fact all of you have a choice to be somewhere else. We all have so many things to take care of. Ye karna hai, wo karna hai. But it's always about planning and prioritizing to make it happen. Now, one of the things which I want you all to know is tomorrow we are not going to be meeting live. Tomorrow you're going to be getting recording. The recording will be up on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube before 5 p.m. How many of you here have been consistently sharing your learnings on the social media and tagging me as well? If you are the one, give me I am awesome in the chat window. If you're someone who already done for day one, you've done for day two, because what I truly feel is when you connect with what you learn here and you go back and implement and you share, there's another level of internalization you do. There's another level of internalization you do. For the ones who have not done it yet, I would strongly recommend you to do it for all the 3 days together. Yes? How many of you are going to be promising me, Shruti? Today I'm going to be getting it done. Come on, give me a promise you're going to be getting it done today. Superb, Sunita, Shoma, every one of you who have done it. I've seen a lot of posts coming, tag me on the Instagram. Some of you are posting on the Facebook. Some of you have commented in the YouTube. Whatever is the place you're comfortable with, do that. But I want you to connect with it. That's exactly how you're staying, attached yourself to what you have committed for. Otherwise, it's so easy for us to kind of go out of the game and the environment will take us out of it. Along with that, we have a tracker, we have a chart. How many of you are maintaining your chart? Give me C in the chat window. If you are maintaining your chart, you have 13, 14, 15. Today we are on 15. And for every day you're writing your first one is your stop negative labeling. Second one is that you, whatever you do, you are ready to meet your needs, and you always talk high of yourself. Rest, you're going to be deciding and you're going to be knowing that I can meet my needs. And today is one of my favorite. Awesome. Thank you so much for all those C's in the chat window. I'm really excited to see who's going to be the winner out here. Now, what I want you all to know is this week, we are majorly working on our own self. This week, we're majorly working on building a connection with our own self, changing our relationship with our own self so that we are able to feel that confidence in every vein of our being. As we keep moving ahead, we're going to be moving towards environment. I'm going to be rearranging your commitment with your mind, your confidence in your mind, in your own self. And then as we keep progressing, we're going to be also talking about how to feel confident outer, externally in your appearance. So we'll be moving to your body language, to your appearance, the way you can, kind of, you're not feeling it in your heart, in your brain, how you can use your externals to feel it till the time you become confident enough to be able to feel it at any point in time. So today is one of my favorite. Now, before I go ahead and share with you all, how many of you here are people pleaser? Give me a smile in the chat window. Be like, oh, Shruti, kya pooch liya? You ask me, if someone tells me to do this, I'm like, let me just do it. Kaun sa conflict karega? Let me just say yes to it. Just give me a smile in the chat window. If you're someone who so many times feel that I should have said no, but just because I didn't have the courage, I didn't have the confidence, I don't know whether my no is going to be leading to what kind of conflicts or what kind of, chaos. Let me just say yes only. Wow, I love those smiles and those winks in the chat window. High five, high five, high five. I'm like your best buddy 3 years back. If I have to go on a competition to be your pleaser, well, I can stand on number one and can beat every single one of you on being the kind of pleaser I have been. And what I want you all to know is it's not something wherein I would say you should not be one. You can make a choice of being the one. But what I truly want you to know is that every single time we say yes to someone else, every single time when we say yes to someone else, when we were supposed to say no, please remember you're also saying no to your own self. So when you say yes to someone else, you are telling no to your own self. especially at the moment, not especially, rather on the moments when we don't want to say that yes, but you just said that yes because you wanted that short-term harmony. And I don't know for how long you've been doing that to your own self. You yourself will not have a count of it anymore because you've been saying yes so many times that in certain areas of your life, you're actually living the life of someone else. How many of you are understanding what I'm saying? Give me yes in the chat window. We say yes to so many times to people around us, to environment around us, that we ourselves forget what was my true need. Where did I come from? I just have started playing the role which I'm supposed to play, probably as a mother or as a father or as an entrepreneur or as a mom. And we forget what has been my say in this. And from today, I want you to become very, very observant of next time you say yes to someone when you wanted to truly say no. The first step is going to be to become aware. Absolutely, Ishma, I love that when you wrote it. I'm changing now, and that's the first step to transformation, to get aware that the moment you've said, somebody saying that to you, I'm like, oh God, I don't want to do that. We're like, okay, yeah, go ahead, we'll do that. I want you to know at that particular moment that this is something you wanted, but you end up doing something what somebody else wanted you to do. That's the first step. Now, from today, I want you all to go to the next step. For the ones who are like really find it as don't even know how to observe it, I want you to become the observer. The second step to it is going to be, I want you all to get and pick up your courage, and slowly and steadily, which is going to be becoming your auto magic mode, autopilot mode or auto magic mode, because it's going to be a magical for you to experience that. I want you to do the second step, which is going to be starts to say no, and say no with love. I don't want you to say no with "Arey kya hai?" Every time I only listen to you. This time I don't want to listen to you, so you need to listen to me. So I'm going to. You're not going to be getting there. We are not here to put people down. We're not here to put people down. We're here to get into our own power, and we can get into our own power by saying no to people around us and say it with love. I know you want me to do this, but at this point in time, I don't feel like doing it. How many of you can do that? I want you all to get emotions into it. What we do is we put logic into it. Logically, aisa hona chahiye, waisa hona chahiye, and we get into all those conflicts. I want you to become a person who, of course, thinks from the head, but also operates from the heart. When you bring your emotions out, the connection happens. And that's exactly when the people are able to understand you better as well. So what you would say, I understand what you want me to do. I understand from where you're coming, but at this point in time, I don't feel like doing this. And you're not going to be getting into any chaos or any fight beyond this. You will just say no. Sometimes I want you all to know, we get into a lot of reasons and questions and excuses and all the combinations and permutations we put when we're putting a no to someone else. We're like pleasers in the room. When you will say no, you will give a lot of excuses, a lot of, no is going to be this much, and there's going to be 10 lines of excuse, 10 lines of explanation why you're giving that no. How many of you understand that? Give me a smile in the chat window. हाँ ना तो कर रहा है, पर उसमें 10 लाइनें explain में भी हो रहे, नहीं वो तो ऐसे हो गए थे, तो वैसे. And that in those 10 lines, only one line is correct. All that 9 is made up of your guilt. Arey yaar, I'm doing this. Let me just explain. Otherwise, I don't know what they're going to be feeling about me. I want you to stop there. From today, you will know that no in itself is a sentence. Write it down. No in itself is a complete sentence. You do not have to go on and on and on and on and on to explain why did you say no. My dear friends, if you can courage up and stop your conversation just by saying, this is how I feel, I would not like to do it, and just stop there, the amount of confidence and the connection you will build with your own self, mark my words, you're going to be coming back to your own self and to me saying thank you that I'm able to do this. And I know for some of the people pleasers in the room, it's going to be really difficult, but that's going to be your challenge for today, starting from today for the next pending 21 days. You will not say yes to the things wherein your heart is saying no to it. And you will very politely will decline from there. How many of you are ready to make that promise to me? Give me IP in the chat window if you're ready to make that promise to me. And more importantly, I want all of you to make this promise to your own self. Come on, guys. We are listening to everyone in the world. From today, I want you all to start listening to your own self. Please give a very kind, a very soft, ear to your own self. You will see how much confidence you will feel that I have today listened to myself and yet have declined the offer with love, with compassion. So say no with compassion. Write down the affirmation for today. I stand for myself now, tomorrow, and forever. I stand for myself now, tomorrow, and forever. I say no with love and compassion. I say no with love and compassion. So your major affirmation is I stand for myself now, tomorrow, and forever. Now, what I also want you to know is the second part of it, which I want you all to remember. Every single time you're going to be saying yes to someone else, you're also saying no to yourself. And if you're continuously saying no to yourself, there's absolutely no way for us to be able to build confidence. So if anyone here feels, nay, this is something which I would not like to do because this might lead to, little disappointment in the minds of others, I want you to know, what do you going to be choosing today? Disappointment of your own being, or allowing someone else to be disappointed for some moment, and later you'll be able to know that they've got trained for it, that this is something I don't agree to, so I would not like to do. It's not you're against them. It's just that it does not align to you, and that's it. That's it. There's so many times, even in my relationship, when I'm having a conversation with my husband, he would say, but what I'm saying is right now, why are you not agreeing to it? I'm like, okay, I just get it. I just get it. That what you're saying is absolutely right in your mental map, in your world of the thoughts which you have. For me, I'm not able to align to it at this moment. And I don't know if I'll be able to align it to tomorrow, but I want you to know that I don't align to it at this moment. That's all. And it ends there. So what we do is I want you all to know it creates a lot of respect in the relationships as well. How many of you are understanding? If we see it in this way, this is another level. You can bond with the relationship instead of you going mute, or you're not doing, or you're just, getting cribbing, or you're snapping back, or the other person is snapping back to you, wherein you don't say you're wrong. You say you're right in your world, but right now I'm not aligned to it. Yes, with me, powerful. Now, okay, Veena says, I will sincerely think about it. I love that, Veena. I love that. It's such a beautiful way to say it. Was wondering how to say that. Manisha says, today's session is so much for me. I always feel all the energies aligns us to bring us. And I want you all to know the reason we are in this room, because the energies have bring us together, and there's something which you are looking an answer for. And I can promise every single one of you, you're going to be getting the answer for your own self right during these 21 days. Some of you will get faster. Some of you will take little longer time. So apart from this, what I also want you to know is, last and the most important thing is, it is okay to be guilty. It is okay to be guilty rather than being bitter to your loved ones. What do? Is we say yes to them, and then we go, we crib and cry that because of them I have to do it, because of them I have to do this. So what we end up doing is we become bitter against it. We could be bitter against our loved ones, against our spouse, against our kids, sometimes unknowingly, against our mother-in-law, father-in-law, or parents. I don't know, because we end up doing what they're asking us to do, and we create that space in our heart, which is not a warm one. So what I want to do is to say no, and it's okay for you to feel guilty. कह रहे यार मेरे कारण उनको बुरा लग रहा है. It's okay. It's okay. You can choose to disappoint someone in order to build the environment of long-term harmony. You can choose to disappoint someone at that moment in order to build long-term harmony. I want every single one of you to have the courage, to have the commitment, to have that relationship with your own self, wherein you choose long-term harmony over short-term harmony. If this is a bulb on moment for you, give me BO in the chat window. What I can tell you, if you can implement this, the amount of power you'll feel in your own self and the amount of the kind you will build the relationship with people around you, because every single time they feel disappointed, it's okay for them to feel that for a little time, but they're also getting trained for a very longer time. If that's making sense, this is a bulb on, give me BO in the chat window. So have the courage, build that confidence for yourself that from today, you will say no for the things you are supposed to say no instead of flowing into emotion ki chalo chalo chhod dete hain. Yes, awesome, superb. I used to do that often. Superb. Now, how to handle the guilt? Good question. What you do is you compensate it in a way wherein you can give it to them. You compensate in a way wherein you can give it to them. So let's assume my son says, I want you to take me out right now. I'm giving you all example. My son says, I want you to take me out. It's a Saturday evening. You need to take me out right now. And this is what I say. And this is standard rule in my house. Nothing exists called as right now. Right now, what does not exist in my house? I just cannot give anything to anyone in my family right now because I have my calendar set. So instead, what I do is I would say, no, I cannot do it right now. Usually by now they have been trained. Nobody says right now. They know the rule of the house is anything you want, you're going to be giving mama 24 hours. And that applies to all of us. They can come to me and say, I want it right now. You want it right now, you'll surely get it in the next 24 hours. So they themselves have got trained, but in the other ways of us hitting guilt, when we begin, they will not know this. So what you will say is, I will not be able to do it right now, but I can promise you, I can make this happen for you in the next 24 hours. Or you could say at that point in time, maybe you are someone who do not want to do it at all. That could be also the case. You do not want to do it at all. So what you do is you will not do this. You will say, I do not agree to it, but you will find something else which you can give to them. See, usually when we say no, it's like we're not giving it to them what they want, right? At that moment. I can always tell you, we're all smart people in the room. We can always find something else which we can give them easily. So try, make this happen with your loved ones, wherein you say no here, but you say something else is easier for me to give. I can give you that now. And I want you all to know, for my rock stars in the room, you must have heard this story. When I did Personal Power Mastery 2-day program, I was really happy of delivering it. And I came out of the room, I said, oh my God, guys, today I'm like so glad. It was such an amazing 2 days, which I had. And I want to go out. Guess what? My 8-year-old boy came to me and he said, Mama, we will not be going out today, but we'll surely go out tomorrow. How many of you understood that 8-year-old also learned what I'm teaching you right now? Say no with love. And I'm like, really? And said, you only have taught it to us. You only say that to us. And I want every single one of you to know that's how you train people around you how to treat you. And I want every single one of you to be aware of it, that you own the responsibility of helping people to get over with those disappointments, because this is how you are going to be starting from today. Please do not oscillate. Aaj haan kara, kal na kara. Aaj haan kara, kal na kara. If you've kind of committed to say no to it, you will stay with that no, but you'll stay with love. With me? So can every single one of you take this action item for your own self, that any area in your life wherein you truly wanted to say no? How many of you know that area right now? Give me yes in the chat window. If you already know that area, you truly wanted to know. It could be someone who really want to work a little more on building their content. If you're someone who really want that particular art to be a like completely your art, your me time, if you want that particular thing, as in your exercise time or anything which is for you, I want you all to own that and let people know in your family, at your work, wherever you need to say is, this is what I want for myself. This is what is mine. And this is the place I would probably going to be saying to you. So you start training them for it. Yes. Awesome. Super. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in. We're going to be meeting not tomorrow. Tomorrow, you're going to be receiving the recorded video. So tomorrow is a recorded video, and on Monday, I'll let you guys on Telegram know that on Monday, we're going to be meeting at 5 only if we are meeting, or Monday, we're going to be getting recording. All the details will be shared in the Telegram group itself. Now, what I'm going to be doing right now today differently, let me just see what I'm going to be doing right now. What I want you all to do is, I want every single one of you to go to Telegram group right now. I want every single one of you to go to the Telegram group right now. Open your mobiles, go to the Telegram group right now, and share with us in the Telegram group what has been your bulb on moment. What has been your biggest takeaway from this session? What is something which you're like, yes, this is something I'm going to be really, this line is something which really shifted me in my mind. So open your Telegram group right there, right now. What is something which really shifted you in the mind that I want this and I'm going to be really making it happen for myself? And I'm going to be quickly keeping it on live right now. I want you to do that right now, live as we are together. For the ones who don't have it, that's okay. Whosoever can do it, just go ahead and do it. And I want all of you to make sure, I want, for the ones who are asking me about the previous 2 days, I want you to know all the videos have been loaded on my Instagram. It has also been loaded on the Facebook page. It is also there on the YouTube. Please go and watch and start writing your affirmation. Create your chart. Day one, I've explained how to create a chart. Please do that, and you will see that, I want you all tick marking. You all know there's a giveaway happening of 8,000 rupees only if you're going to be doing these activities of tagging me on Insta, Facebook, YouTube. And I want you to know some of you are doing a brilliant job. Even now, I'm like, this one is also doing so good. This one is also doing so good. So get creative. And I want every single one of you to aim for winning that. I'm going to be having multiple winners. So guys, just do the best you can. So for the ones who don't have the Telegram group, just do it on the Facebook. Facebook, unlock your personal power. On my page, Shruti Chaudhary, which is facebook.com/Shruti Coach. All our videos go live on that. All the videos goes live on that. So you can do that. So I'm just going to be going to the Telegram. Awesome. Awesome. Say no when you're not comfortable. Saying no is important. Stand up for myself now, tomorrow, forever. Awesome. They are Nishta, Prachi, Minakshi, Megha, Akansha, SS, Seema, Ishma, Soumya, Jayashri, Kavita, Shobha, Bhavna, Malika, Manisha. Awesome, guys. Superb. Keep showing up. Pratiksha, Simani, Shifali. Superb. Superb. I couldn't read. They're just going Karishma. Swara, love that. Anjali, Madhulika, superb, guys. Awesome. Madhurima, superb. Awesome, guys. So thank you so much for joining in. You all take good care of yourself. Which link do you need here? All the links. I want you all to know whatever email address you have registered with. With whatever email address you have registered with us for this particular challenge, we're also sending mails to you. You're already receiving the mails to join our Telegram group, to join our Facebook group. If anyone wants it right away, let me just take it out. I'm just going to be sharing. Let me just paste it for some of you. Some of you are saying I need it right. I'll just paste it for you. I think I do have them handy. These are the 3 links. Just go and, join them. Just follow, like, and you will start to receive everything. So the first one is my Instagram. I'm just pasting the link here. So you can take a screenshot as well if you want. The first is my Instagram. Tag me in your stories. I'm going to be putting you onto my Instagram page. Next is my Facebook group, wherein all these details are going. And the last one is the YouTube. The Telegram link. Okay, you want the Telegram link? Let me just post the Telegram link as well. Let me just post the guys, you have the Telegram link in your email address as well. We did share the Telegram link in the email on the first day itself for you to join. Does anyone in my team has the Telegram group right now handy? Okay, I just got that. Let me just paste the Telegram link as well. So here we go. That's the Telegram link. You can have Telegram desktop as well for you to kind of use it. Superb. Thank you so much for subscribing. You can share your notes under all the platform. You can do that. Awesome. Thank you so much. Guys.